Hello, and welcome to another episode of Traveling Routesetter. My name is Jakub, and I am commercial and competition routesetter with close to 100 competitions experience under my belt. And my goal here is to help you guys to become routesetters or to get better at route setting. Today I'm gonna talk about how to even start, where to even start if you're not a route setter, and maybe the first steps that you want to take as a route setter with less than 5 years of experience. But let's start with the most obvious one, which is if you don't have any opportunities for a route setting job in your area, if you don't have a climbing wall in your area, move to the area where there's a climbing wall. I think that's the simplest one, but also quite difficult one. Because you're gonna leave your old life behind, and that's okay. You're gonna have to find a new place to live and meet new people, which sometimes might be very hard for someone. It also is the same with, even if you have the wall in your area, but there is no opportunities, move. Because if you're gonna be waiting for years and years, and finally position will come, you're gonna hold to that position for so strong that it's not gonna highlight your best performance, and your product is not gonna be great. And I'm telling that because I've done it. I've moved over 2,000 miles away from home to get more opportunities in route setting. I think London is an amazing place. It's the density of the climbing walls, it's so big. I'm not sure how other countries looks like when it comes to that, but let's go. If you want to be a route setter, just come to London, basically. Yeah, that's the easiest one. If there's no opportunities, you won't get a job. I've moved from city that had 3 climbing walls, but at the time it was almost impossible to become a route setter if you had no experience. Now, let's say you moved. Let's say you're in a space where there is a higher density of potential work, but there is still no work. Okay, you're probably out of school or finishing school, and you have idea that you want to be a setter. Now your learning starts, basically. And I strongly encourage you to become the person that have budget or have unlimited budget for learning when it comes to something you want to do in the future. I recommend all route setting courses, regardless if they're highly rated or not. You want to show your future employer that you actively trying to get better at the thing. This is also my advice for route setters that already are setting and want to get better. Take every possible course, take every possible opportunity to be somewhere where something new is happening, and meet new people. Because by meeting new people, you're gonna learn the quickest, but also using cash for meeting new people at the courses, it's also a brilliant way. I would even say that going for courses is like a cheat code, because most likely what's gonna happen at the course, and it happened multiple times for me, regardless on what type of route setting course you go in, you're gonna meet like-minded people with very similar goal from different part of the country, different part of the world, that might give you some tip that will unlock the next step that you don't even know about in your very specific situation. So you're moving into the area with more opportunities, continue learning. And continue learning is for everyone. Maybe, maybe you're a seller that done all the courses. Go to competitions. Go to visit the different walls. If you see route setters, talk with sellers. Message sellers on the Instagram. Ask them about their processes. There is a lot. And I'm telling you guys things that I'm doing. I've done all the courses available in UK. I've done courses abroad. I paid for them. It's expensive. Sometimes a route selling course can cost up to £1,000. And at the end, you look at it and maybe you say, "Oh, I didn't learn anything new." That's okay. You meet new people, and that's amazing. Okay. Now I'm gonna talk a little bit about trying to get your first job as a setter, comparing it to the situation where you're working at the climbing wall at the reception and when you're not. And of course there's pros and cons to both of situations. The first obvious one that it's worth highlighting when it comes to getting a job as a route setter when you're working at the wall is that you already have opportunity to meet a head setter, to build your reputation as a worker at that climbing wall. And usually climbing wall wants to retain their good workers and opening opportunities for them to keep developing in their gyms. I know the gyms where people were working for 13 years, which for me is absolutely crazy. But they've progressed through the ladder, and they're happy. So I'm happy for them. What's really a tricky thing about working at the gym and wanting to become a route setter is that all your behaviors are being seen and remembered by people. So if you had a bad day, if you're struggling with certain aspect of work, regardless what it is, maybe it's teamwork, maybe it's tidiness, maybe you're late a lot, this will be your badge for very, very, very long. And it's hard to get rid of it. People do remember what you've done. And that's actually another tip for sellers who wants to get better. People who already said and they want to get better. People remember what you've done. And that's crazy, because even like one bad day can stick to your reputation for such a long time. It's absolutely crazy to me. And I'm not exception here. Like, I do remember that a setter like 7 years ago did that one thing to me, and I highlighted that with my brain, and I'm still coming back to this. So it's really hard to change your reputation. So be very careful on that. Also, the industry is so small, and even that in London there's like 40 climbing gyms. The reputation goes, the reputation stays, and the news spreads. So be nice to everyone every time. Anyway, the pro of not working at the climbing wall and trying to become a route setter is that you can prepare for your interaction with sellers and bring an absolutely top behavior and bring them something new that other people don't have, like courses, like maybe a different style. Maybe you've noticed something in a gym that could be better, and no one noticed in a team because they are so adjusted to it that they just don't see it. Try that. It's very good. Learning, creating opportunities for yourself, bringing to the table something that other people don't have. Continue learning and continue learning. I'm not gonna stop about continue learning forever, because for me that was a biggest influence in amount of opportunities that I was able to create for myself, but also in my personal development. Now we're gonna move to the people who already said, try to create for yourself opportunities where you will meet the most amount of different people, aka different approaches to route setting, that is possible. So again, go for courses, go to competitions, go to other gyms, talk to sellers. I personally have a rule that there's no amount of travel for me that stops me from meeting a new route setter. So I've already traveled to Australia, USA, like Europe is small, so you can literally fly to different country for one day. So that's amazing. I'm gonna go to China, but keep exploring. Just everyone have a different approach to route setting, and every country is a bit different. And more the people you meet, you're gonna be more exposed to different ways that people become sellers. And maybe some of them are good, some of them are bad, but you're gonna build a background of approaches and skills. Remember that a route setting job is still a job, so it's not like you want to be a route setter, you deserve to be a route setter. No, it's still a job, it's still a trade. So you do have to take it seriously. I know that for years the work looked like a fun thing that boys do. Not anymore. So you have to be a professional. So don't complain. I am aware that there are some places that just don't give you opportunities. They prefer working with other people. But I still think that's up to you to learn skills. Not only route setting skills, not only drill skills, but people skills that will highlight you as a really good employee and really good potential for route setter. Guys, if you want to know more, or if you want me to help you personally on your specific problem in your specific area, comment below or follow me on Instagram at Salsa Route Setting. Okay, bye. Ciao, ciao.